morning and hello everyone. So I welcome again all of you, and today's Infinity session is going to be with a wonderful speaker. She is none other than Sheetal Pawar. So we are seeing her on the screen, very bright and beautiful. So a small introduction about her is Sheetal Pawar is a pyramid master and a founder of Meditation in Progress community. She has worked as IT professional and worked in a world-renowned companies like Monsanto and IBM and all. And now she has dedicated her life for spreading meditation. So now she is a meditation coach who lives in Atlanta, USA, and she's been volunteering for PSSM USA, Spiritual Tablet, and Buddha CEO Quantum Foundation. And there's a lot more to know about her. Let's hear a lot about her and her journey, her meditation practices in this Infinity session. So before that, I would like to invite and welcome Sheetal Pawar to this program. Hello, ma'am.
Hi, Prithvi. Thank you so much for inviting me here. And hello, Sushma. It is very nice to see you. And I see many friends here. Actually, Sunday morning, it is wonderful morning today to start my day with the joy of sharing here. And thank you so much, Infinity team and then PMC English for providing this opportunity for us to come and share our experience so that we are learning from each other. Thank you so much, Prithvi.
Thank you, Sheetal. And also, Sundays have become a most preferable spiritual time because in the mornings we have this oneness meditation, and in the evenings we have infinity sessions where we masters come together and share our spiritual journeys and questions and all.
So I would like to start with the 1 minute of sharing here before we start the meditation. So very happy Easter Sunday, everyone. So it is really an amazing and auspicious day for us to celebrate Jesus, who is full of love, compassion, caring, and a great manifestation of God on this planet Earth. Like, of course, we are all gods, but the Jesus is realized consciousness being that he is a consciousness. So he has done tremendous work, and he has shown many a way of freedom. The freedom of not materialistic things, the freedom of not outer world, but the freedom from the mind. So most of us are stuck in that mind, and we don't give freedom because we don't feel comfortable giving the freedom to ourselves, freedom to the mind. So as Sushma said, right, we have so many belief systems, so many, of course, we are accumulating knowledge and wisdom from each and every corner of the world, from many people, like from starting childhood to now, we have collected so much. And this is a great opportunity to become zero. Patriji always says that, in order to become a hero, you have to become a zero. So in this process, to become a zero, we use meditation. So meditation is going to make us zero so that we can take the knowledge and the wisdom and the truth as it is. And on this special occasion, I would like to express my deep gratitude to Jesus Christ for doing wonderful work on this planet Earth. Still, his work is going on and it will never stop, as he already sown many wonderful seeds in everyone of that love and compassion and the 40 days of practice and many wonderful things. So,
and you started off with connecting us to the Easter and the Christ consciousness. Jesus Christ is the embodiment of love, and today, through this meditation, you made us connect to that Christ consciousness. Thank you so much. It was a wonderful meditation. I hope all the participants are out of the meditation, and let's start off with the conversation then. So, Sheetal, we have been doing this infinity sessions since 3 months now, and we have been hearing to the stories and the life journey, the spiritual journey of a lot of masters. These masters have actually got that courage to connect to their inner calling and get into that meaning which has given a meaning to their life, and they are living their life with a lot of meaning. So today, the purpose of the session is to actually inspire and ignite that spark in all of us to become courageous by hearing to the master's life, how they actually connected to their purpose of life and are living their meaning and giving a very meaningful life in this planet. So today we want to actually hear from you about your spiritual journey, because you said that we have been hearing that you got into meditation 14 years back, which is like quite very young. So to start off with, please tell us about your early life. Like, how did you start off? Like, from where are you? What is your education? And how about your parents? So please tell us a little about your early life.
Thank you, Prithvi. Yes, that will be great because, at the end, life is all about one story. You know, we are here to create a story. We are here to tell stories, and we are all storytellers. The lot of wisdom we learn from stories only. Stories of our past generation, stories of our ancestors, stories of our great gurus, and many wonderful beings, right? So they are here to tell us their stories. And of course, you have started on a very wonderful note to know my story. Okay, so remember, we are all like Jesus Christ, Moses, Rama, Krishna, Sita. We are no less than them, and we are no greater than them. We all have purpose. We all are here on a mission. On a mission to what? To experience the life. So I will start my experience sharing of my journey with a small another story. Two angels are up in the heaven. They are discussing with each other. Hey, look at down on the earth. People are like having so much fun. So an angel is conversing with other angel. Hmm. Let's go close to them and then see. So they went to one house, and where a wife and husband were spending their life, and they were having the cup of coffee. And the angel is saying that, wow, how does it feel like having cup of coffee? They are saying, how does it feel like? They are saying, the coffee is so good. How does it feel like? They are saying coffee is hot and perfect. How does it feel like? And then after that, again they want to observe more, and the couples, they go to swimming pool and swimming in the beach. So they go to the beach, and as soon as they reach the beach, and this is, wow, this wind is so beautiful, so perfect temperature, and the sand feels so good. And the angel looks at each other, wow, how does it feel like? They're enjoying so much. And they touch the water. The couples touch the water. It says, wow, it is little cold. And they just comes back with the giggling sensation. How does it feel like? And the sun is too hot. Oh my God. So how does it feel like to experience the extreme? So these two angels are like, feeling so much of anxiety and enthusiasm. And then they says, oh my God, these human beings are having so much fun. I am going to request my guardian angel that I am going to go on to the earth and experience all these things. And this is what life, my dear friends. We come here to experience each and everything, but we try to make big things of life, big out, we think, okay, there is so much other things we need to do in order to enjoy life. There is so much we need to achieve. There are so much uh, we need to experience. But in real life, actually, each and every moment, if you can remember the angel story, you will know why you come here to experience the life. So that story always inspired me. For we came here for the little things, that little experiences are going to make us feel happy. So not only the happy experiences, but the sad experience, and the feeling low, feeling high, feeling joyful, feeling all kinds of feeling, right? Feeling fearful, feeling insecure, feeling jealousy, feeling, all these things are very, very important um, in order to know who we are, in order to know how many emotions, how many things we can create inside us, right? So that is the whole journey. So my journey started like I am from Andhra Pradesh, Karimnagar district, a small town called Korutla. So I came from very big family. My mother name is Kiranmai and my father name is Prabhakar. So it's a very big family and full of people all around me and joyful life, right? So joyful life back then. My family was very open to have all the rights, whatever we want, right? So in my home, like women are so empowered because my grandfather was a businessman. He had taken a big loss, and then when my grandmother stepped in to raise her 7 children, and she opened a small general store where she would sell the things, and then she started her life. Though they led a like kings and queens life, but the life has taken turn, and then she had to jump in to help my grandfather. So back then, ladies working and taking care of the family and in leading the families and having that command was not acceptable in the society, but my grandmother did it anyway because she had no other choice. And to support her, all her 5 sons were 5 cents for doing their part. And of course, during that process we have learned so many wonderful things. So and then after some time, after her sons graduated from schools, she stepped down, and then all her kids were taking care of the life. So she is the biggest inspiration for me because uh, that's where I learn, wherever it is needed, jump in and take and do it till you get another help. So, and then my journey started, the spiritual journey, I would say. So, when I was young, though I was around so many people, I used to feel I am alone. Not in a bad way, but I used to feel that I am the only one person. So, and I would spend my most of my time after going to school. I would spend my time in nature, like I would take a bike and then I go to the jungle, like outside of my town, and then I just sit with the trees and plants. And I used to enjoy that moment, my dear friends, like picking the flowers and touching the trees and whatnot, right? Observing things. And then in the evening, I would come again. I will play with all my friends, and that was my childhood. So when I was 5 years old, my grandmother's friends came over home, and they said they used to go to satsang. So they said, like in satsang we heard Om sound. I was playing there. I clearly remember that day even now. One of her friends saying that I heard the Om sound, and that attracted me. How come they are going to a satsang and they heard the Om sound? I do not even have that age and courage or mind to think over it, but I just had one desire to go and listen that Om sound. So I started going to satsang with my grandmother when I was young on every Sunday. So Sundays are always special for me. And today being Sunday is another wonderful thing. And I would go to her and I would sit with them and listen what they are saying. And they used to sit in meditation, and I do not know what is meditation or anything, but I did not hear anything because nobody told me. They think everybody's old there, like all senior citizens coming together and praying God and going and doing little meditation and going, but nobody taught me how to meditate. And also I was just searching for that Om sound. I used to sit in that silence. I used to observe everyone, but I do not know what to do. So that is how my quest of knowing that unknown started, my dear friends. And then after a couple of years, when I was in ninth grade, 40 days meditation course, yoga and meditation course came into my town. So my mother being very open, and she would send all her kids, like my a very big family, right? All my cousins would go and attend any sessions, or whatever comes in our town. So I went there and I attended 40 days of yoga and meditation session. So at the end of 40 days, my master name is Prabhakar. He said, like, I need 4 kids. They would please come on to the dais. Like, after 40 days, they will have celebrations, right? So I will show you the mind power. That's what he said. Like, how much power we have inside. I want to demonstrate. So he started asking like 4 kids to come, and I was one of them. Me and my sister and 2 other friends. We all went there, and then we were standing there. So he invited another very, very chubby and very healthy boy onto the dais. He made him to sit on the table, and then he asked us to close our eyes and open our eyes, and he asked us to lift that boy with the fingers. So he asked us to use one of your finger and put 2 fingers in under the arms and the 2 fingers under the hips, and he asked us to lift the boy, and then we were able to lift that boy. And in my town everybody is clapping, so I thought, what is there, like it is all natural, right? I was thinking it is all natural, lifting people with our fingers, because for some reason I didn't feel that it's a wow moment, it's a miracle or anything. I thought it's very natural, very, very common. I don't know, people are clapping, but anyway I took it. So, and that's how the journey started and then continued. And I studied in Nizamabad in Women's College, and after that I got married and I came to USA in 1999. And then, of course, family started, and then I have a wonderful husband who supports me from the day one to do whatever I want in my life, to experience the life to the fullest. And I have 2 wonderful kids, a boy and a girl, and that's how their life was going. One find, I mean, everything I had, but the deep quest is there. I was started doing pujas, I was started doing ratas, I was trying to be connected with that source. I know there is a bigger source. I do not know the name. I do not know anything, but the Baba was very close to me. So I would speak to him. I would converse with him, each and everything. And then that's how I started. And one fine day, what happened is we used to live in St. Louis, and from St. Louis we moved to Atlanta. And one of my friend, she said, like, I'm practicing meditation. And again, that clicked me. Okay, this time she suggested me, practice this meditation, but to do it for 40 days, you will experience. And she taught me this Anapanasati meditation. Back then, nobody taught me. And the second time, I learned yoga and meditation, but not single aspect of meditation. This time, I received only single meditation. So, Anapanasati meditation. So, the moment she said that, oh, it is so simple, you can practice. So, the moment she left my home, I closed the door, and then I started practicing meditation. That is how my Anapanasati meditation journey started, my dear friends. So, I decided one thing. I will do it for 40 days, and I will not sleep the day I don't meditate. I decided myself then. And then the same day I started my journey. I started with 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and then slowly by the end of 40 days, my sadhana has increased to like 1 hour, 2 hours. Easily I can sit. Right. So during that time, I had wonderful experiences, and I used to have very deep gratitude towards Patriji for introducing this simple meditation. I was feeling that, okay, this old man, and he left his family to do the good to others. And when I go to India, I will meet him for sure, and I will say thanks to the meditation. And I just had that thought. And the next day, I was sitting in meditation. All of a sudden, I experienced that Baba is coming and Baba sat next to me, and he was throwing the light. I was feeling so wonderful. Like, all these lives I was going to temple, I never seen Baba, but in meditation, the Baba is next to me. How wonderful it is. But I am enjoying the experience. And suddenly Baba turned into Patriji. And huh? I'm seeing Baba. How come Patriji? I never seen him in the person, right? But I can see him here clearly. And then again, the Patriji turned into Baba, and Baba turned into Patriji. And then I had a message saying that every time the Guru will help us to move forward in our life, though you notice or not. But there is always, like, from the childhood, if you see my life, like from the childhood, nature was guiding me, my grandmother was guiding me, and the later part, like, if take your childhood and you will be able to connect the dots. And then the message was so clear that be with Patriji and you will reach to the place where you want to be. It's not the destination, but the next part of my life. So that's how my journey started. And then I decided one thing. I do not know much about meditation. I do not know uh, anything about meditation, right? So how come I saw Sai Baba, and how come I saw Patriji in my meditation so clearly? It was so clear that, even you and me sitting in front of each other was not this clear as I had that experience. And then I decided to just to listen to Patriji and follow whatever the formula he gives. And I went to my friend and said, like, I want to know more about meditation. She said, like, she handed over me a few Spiritual India magazines. And I opened the magazine. In the magazine, first he says that in order to develop in our journey, meditation, Swadhyaya, reading, and Sajjana Sangitya. These three things are very, very important. And there you go. Again, I am in book reading journey again. So I was not a book reader at all. But Patriji said that you read every master's book and then you will understand more. And your sadhana will become more better and better when you know more of the knowledge of other people and experiences. And I also took that as a 40 days challenge. The first day reading books was like very challenging for me because I was not a reader at all. I would read my school and college books, that's all, but not for myself and learning something new. And that's how my journey started. And I started reading Krishnananda's books. Manasa Foundation, Krishnananda's book, that opened entire new cosmic world for me, because in that book, Krishnananda was working directly with Saptarishis. Oh my God. When I was young, I was sleeping under the stars. My grandma would say, by showing the stars, like the seven stars, these are the Saptarishis. I met the stars then, but this guy is directly working with Saptarishis. How wonderful it is. So that's the journey. Like, that was the inspiration for me. Okay, in meditation, anything is possible. You can communicate with anyone. The messages will come, the intuitions will come, and you will be guided, and you will be connected with your own true vibrant of your inner core. That's what I realized. And that's how my journey started of meditation. Thank you, Prithvi,
Wow.
for asking.
That's really, really very interesting. And also the way you started off with saying how your grandmother was your inspiration. And today we see that courage in you also, like how she stood up for the family. And today you're standing for the noble purpose for this planet. So that's really inspiring. And also you said, you sticked on to the 40-day meditation practice where you didn't know anything about Anapanasati. You just knew that you have to be with the breath and do that for the next 40 days. So is there any particular incident or an experience where it felt like this is happening because of the meditation, and that made you really stick to the meditation? Is there any such experience for you?
Ah, nothing. My inside was telling, just do it. What is there? Nothing to lose, right? So, you experiment. If you like it, take it. If you don't like it, leave it. I was kind of like that. I experiment everything before I say no. So that is my nature. So maybe that nature helped me to be in this meditation. So the open mind, like as I told you, right? Like, what is there? I will experiment and see, because the other people are saying that, meditation is good, meditation is helping. So when they are saying that is right, when they are saying, means they are not lying. Why? What they will get out of lying? Meditation is helping me. Meditation is healing me. Meditation is giving me. So why not I try? So that's how I started.
Okay, wonderful. And also, you said you were working for a corporate sector for a quite long time, like very renowned companies. And when was the point where, you felt that you were practicing meditation? Which was the turning point where you felt now is the time have to teach and spread it and take it as a full time. So when
Yeah.
was that happening?
So that teaching and spreading the meditation started after 40 days only, because I was experiencing so much joy that, anything you experience something beautiful inside, you really want to share. A small example, that you go to a restaurant, you try a food and you really like it. So what you will do, you will call hundreds of your friends and then say, please go and try this, please go and try this. So, that is the beautiful nature of human being. We try to help each other to experience the best for ourselves, give the experience to others. So I started my journey of teaching after 40 days only. So I would pick up my phone and I would share my insights on meditation to my parents, my friends, and my family, who whatnot, right? And then slowly I started teaching meditation in my office. And so we would have 1 hour, like, during the lunchtime, like all my colleagues gather together, we sit and we practice meditation for 30 minutes and we disperse. And during that process, I noticed is, like, in the team, like, it was a very peaceful conversations, very insightful conversations were happening. The work is getting faster and the team is, like, creating so much of understanding between each other, and we are doing wonderful things, just the practice of meditation for 30 minutes every day in the office. So, and after that, again, of course, IBM created a mindfulness big sector, and now it is very popular, and thousands of people are practicing the meditation. But back then, like, very small room, we would book a meeting room and then we would sit and meditate there, and that's how I started my journey. And that's how you see my meditation in progress community. You see that, right? A founder of meditation community, that was the title on my board, like, when the meditation was happening in the office, right? So meditation in progress. So I love that name, because in every spirituality they talks about only present. So only I used that present tense to see that what things are happening. So, and then after that, in 2014, we purchased a house where I decided to turn one room into a meditation center, because back then not many centers were there. One center, like, my friend used to run. And to inaugurate that center, I was thinking who is going to inaugurate. And then Patri madam was there during that time, so we invited her. She flew from the Washington DC and she came and she inaugurated our center, and she felt so happy. Before that, buying this house was also, like, our old couple used to live in my home. And for particularly that lady asked me, what you are going to do with this room where I am sitting. They used to have their office room here, and then the couch was here. So she asked me, what are you going to do about this room? She said, I am a meditation practitioner. I'm going to create a meditation room so that I can practice my room and I can dedicate one room for meditation. And then she said, yes, good. I also do my practice here, and the praying of Jesus Christ. That's what she said. And I felt so good. Already the masters are all creating the things what we need in order to work further, right? They are instilling the energies. They are keeping the things ready for us to start on our journey. So that's how my spreading meditation journey started. And the point you asked, like, when you felt that, and I quit my job in the year 2020, uh, I felt that is enough. That is enough, because there is no end to the thing. But I was fully feeling happy and content with what I did so far in my life. And then I decided, okay, let me take on full on teaching meditation and spreading meditation. And I love sharing stories. I read a lot of books, and then that's how I decided to be who I am finally, like, in the year 2020. Thank you, Prithvi.
Yeah, spreading meditation, actually, even Patriji, he always supports and encourages people to spread meditation to maximum people possible. And now that he says that if you know ABCD, teach ABCD about meditation, and that's what we all are doing. And it's wonderful that you've been becoming a meditation coach and spreading meditation in various countries and doing a lot of sessions. It's really wonderful. So, Sheetal, like you said that Patriji, Dr. GK, and Chandra are your mentors and your inspiration. So, how did that happen? Like, what really inspires about them to you to continue in the spiritual journey?
Okay, so we are all like Swami Rama and Paramahamsa Yogananda. So what they did is, though they have best teacher, but they go to every teacher to learn new things. The teacher never kept them with them, right? So Yogeshwar Maharaj is a great teacher, but he would send Paramahamsa Yogananda to each and every teacher to learn new things. Even Swami Rama had wonderful spiritual master, but his master sent him over to many other masters to learn wonderful things. So that's how my journey, and that's how our journey, right? Patriji, the reason I love Patriji's teaching, I love Patriji's mission. The way he's teaching is because he gave me the freedom to be who I am, to go wherever I want to go, to learn wherever I can. So I love that freedom, because at the end of the day, we are working to become free from everything. So and of course, thanks to Patriji, these are all connected master with Patriji. So when as we are living in USA, we know there are many wonderful masters in India. They have practiced, they are spent time with Patriji, and then they did a lot of wonderful things. And in this same occasion, we had an opportunity to have a class on spiritual tablets. Dr. GK was visiting USA. Then we thought, okay, this is a wonderful time. Let us, like, we have a beautiful team here, me and Shrikant and Anila and Chandrakala and many other friends are here. So we decided to create a workshop for Dr. JK. I never seen him, and then I do not know much about him. I heard him, like, I saw him on the YouTube, but not in a real person. So the day came, and then he came, and then very, very simple. And the first day only he asked, like, what is your daydream? I thought, like, what is my daydream? Like, what kind of, even to answer the question, I don't know, like, how to start. And then all said, like, practicing meditation, teaching meditation, whatnot, right? So, but Dr. GK said, like, we are here, but we have to always in a imagination, that creating and seeing the beautiful world in front of us. So, like, connecting to the like, as if you are what he said is, like, have that beautiful thought that you are connecting with other kingdoms in the other planets, and the communication is happening, and then the people are living very happily. Everybody has teleportation, everybody has telepathy. That kind of imagination you should have. So I was so surprised to see that thought, right? We always say, okay, I want to see a beautiful world, but we don't see outside more than us, like, only, okay, I'm living very happily, I'm teaching meditation and spreading meditation, people are getting benefited. We think very limited, but these masters are thinking that dimension to dimension, then the other galaxies to galaxies. That is the power of the master, that how they are teaching even how to think. Okay, that night we gathered, and I really loved this concept. And the next day we had that spiritual tablets workshop, and I was mesmerized with his knowledge and wisdom, the research he did, and he made everything into a very simple, and he was giving as a tablets every disease. He's saying that, this is the reason, simple reasons, every day to day life reasons, that, okay, if you are seeing all these things, that's the reason you have to work on these reasons. So then you will be cured of this disease, then you will be cured of this mental illnesses. All these things he was teaching, and I was able to connect so much. And the inspiration behind the teaching was Dr. GK, to be honest. I do not know what to teach and how to teach and how to move forward. But after listening to GK sir's session, I felt teaching is so beautiful, so powerful. If I can be mesmerized, if I can be, if my each and every cell is jumping in a joy with this knowledge and wisdom, the teacher job is best. So he's my inspiration behind teaching meditation. And Chandra sir, in the year 2020, I mean, of course, I know Chandra sir from 2016. We have met, we have created so many wonderful programs in USA. As he was doing his business with with the US clients, he would come here, and then whenever he comes, we used to have his sessions on manifestation and whatnot, right? He's a great master. So I had an opportunity to work with Chandra sir. So Chandra sir, in the COVID time, he one day he called me. He said, will you be able to do the team facilitator for my team?" So at that time, Buddha CEO was not founded. So I said, "Okay, sir, anyway, I decided to learn. Let's do it." So a group of people we created, I mean, a group of people we gathered, and then we started teaching meditation. And then the next episode released by Chandra sir was Buddha CEO. And then slowly, that's how we grow as a big team. And during that process, I learned so much from Chandra sir, how to think, how not to think, what to speak. And of course, they spent so many their wonderful years with the Patriji, and they were sharing all the wonderful experiences, what they had, what Patriji taught them, which is really working even till now. And I was able to capture all his learnings from Patriji. And like he asked a question, and right, so now we answer in a particular way, but the way he answers was again, it was a different, wow, you can answer this way too, wow, you can think this way too. So that was Chandra sir, that was Chandra sir, full of energy. He only speaks about energy. You and me are energy, and let's think that way, and let's change our things, and let's create a beautiful world around us. And these masters are fully dedicated to meditation, my dear friends. All are seeing is like, just focus on yourself, increase your energies, and help others, help others, help others. That's all their motto. And that is the reason I was very attracted, and I feel uh, they are my guides, though they are not connected, though we are not speaking, but every time I get the information and intuitions from them, what to be done next time. So like that, I have many wonderful masters, but these two masters made a big impression on my in my journey.
Wow. And as you said, the freedom that Patriji gives is so very important, and it makes us like, we can do things our way. So, and also, like you were saying that how Dr. GK simplifies the concepts and how Chandra sir makes it like, focus on the energy part. It's so beautiful that we are connecting to these subtle concepts through these masters and focusing on this awareness. So also I wanted to ask that, Patriji, as you said, he has given so much of freedom to all of us, and he has been supportive to all of us to come up with new organizations and do our own work in spreading meditation in our own approaches. So my question is like, Sheetal, you have been, volunteering as PSSM USA, and you have volunteered for Spiritual Tablet and Buddha CEO. But what really made you to come up with this? Your own community, which you mentioned, like meditation in progress. What really inspired you?
That was the first community started even before I joined all these things, right? So it was just a community where I want to have that name so that people can come and sit in meditation in my office. That's the whole purpose of starting this community. And that's how I learned like how it is important in the office to have that a single statement of meditation in progress. It is telling everyone that there is something is happening here and come and experience. So that's how I started this meditation community. And of course, every working with every master in the year 2014 PSSM USA, we started here. Myself, Shrikant, and Pawan, we sat together and then decided, okay, how do we take this forward? How do we connect all the US masters here? Back then, very, very less masters were here. And then there you go. We started the non-profit organization then, and we have conducted so many wonderful programs with that organization whenever Patriji came. And today, if you see, like in Dhyana Mahachakra last year, December, like thousands of people joined the meditation. So we do not know what we are doing. We do not know why we are doing sometimes. Like it's like a lantern. We can't see so much. Even Jesus Christ, even Rama, even Krishna, they also saw very small things, right? So all they are seeing is, okay, the first step is clear. Let me take the first step. That's all. So we are all like that. So we do not know the big picture, why things are happening. But when you go back, you will be able to connect the dots. Still, I have to connect many dots, but of course, I mean, um, I'm not looking forward for it because I know that my front path is clear. So just take one step and masters are going to take care of us. That's what we hear so many times, right? So take that step. I know sometimes it is very inconvenient for ourselves and for others even to share our things, but just do it and you will see the reason behind your intuition. So that's how I started my journey.
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you so much, Sheetal. And also, we have our co-host Sushma with some questions to you. So I invite her to continue further.
Thank you, Prithvi. Beautiful questions. And Sheetal, good to see you again after DMC. And you are looking beautiful, like always. I like your pyramid room and all. So I have one question to ask for you, Sheetal. So there is an initiation of two pyramid projects in United States now. So how important is to bring these pyramids to United States now, and how do you visualize, right, the greatness and harmony that they would bring into this world? Of course, we are taking like each step. We have like a bigger picture. We don't know what would it bring. Of course, we think that it would bring definitely greatness, but in your sayings, right, how it would how important and what would you visualize, like how it's going to help here?
Yeah, so you asked the right question. So I don't know why I picked this book. Right now, I am reading The Secret Power of Pyramids. So, I know pyramids are very important. And when you sit in meditation, when you sit in pyramid and if you practice meditation, it is 3 times more powerful. It is a healing and whatnot, right? So, my intuition was saying, know more about it because when you understand the pyramids truly, then you can bring the pyramids easily. So we have to increase our consciousness on pyramids too. So now it is time. And I again see, I do not know why I picked this book, but today I know the answer. Like, I mean, of course, I have to answer a few things. So Patriji suggested this book actually. Bill Walsh and Ed Pettit. These two masters are scientists. Basically, they went to pyramids of Giza. Everybody is so fascinated about the structure and then the beauty of the architect. And they went there and they experimented and they decided to spend their night in the pyramid. And then they did it. During that night, something fascinated happened, out of body experience, and they were not scared about that experience, but they are enjoying the experience. They were able to see past, they were able to see future, they were able to see the stars, they were able to see the galaxies, they were able to see, communicate with the other beings, whatnot. Many wonderful things are happening to them. And in one night, they became the universe. The morning, the night before sleep, they were a total different personality. Of course, they have open mind on researching pyramid, but the real energy behind, so the materialistically they were like, before sleeping they were materialistically searching for pyramids, but after sleeping under the pyramid they became a non-materialistic this materialistic of energy of pyramid, they were attracted by that, and they started doing a lot of research. Why we had this wonderful experience? Oh my God! If everybody has this experience, everybody is going to enjoy their life. There is no death, and there are so many past lives, and there is so much communication is happening. We do not need letters. We do not need telegraphs. All we need is telepathy, teleportation. So many questions got answered. How many books you are going to read on that, right? So tons of books and tons of knowledge, tons of research must be done in order to know what they have experienced in that single night. So that is the power of pyramid, my dear friends. So pyramids are the reservoir of energy, the vital energy. So the moment you go inside the pyramid, and the energy itself is going to shed away all our unwanted things from the body. Because pyramid is, if you see the structure, it is a structure, but there is an energy. So that is the energy. We are energy. When we connect this energy with that energy, just you will experience the real you, real self. And not only that, we are experiencing that, and we are finding so much benefit of healing. We are finding so much benefit of communicating with other masters, or communication, right? So not only that, but pyramids are helping our nature too. So they have done tons of experiments, like putting the plants under the pyramid, how they are growing, how they are communicating with each other. Even the plant outside is sick, but the plant inside the pyramid can communicate with the outside plant, the sick plant too, and sharing the energy. They were able to create the experiment. And of course, you can keep the sick plant under the pyramid, you will see the life is coming. But not only that, so though the plant is not in the pyramid, but whoever is inside that pyramid can radiate the energy to the other world. So that's why us using pyramids are so important. When we are using the pyramids and taking the energy, we do not know so much, like we can't see, that's why we do not know. But when you are sitting under the pyramid, you are taking the energy. When you walk outside, you are radiating that energy. So, in fact, you are helping the environment. In fact, you are helping the trees and animals and whatnot, right? And one experiment, what they did is the same. One of the guys so fascinated about pyramids, and he was building pyramids and all, and he was energizing everything in the under the pyramid, like water or fruits or whatever, right? So yeah, he's from Russia. So he was while he was working on the project, his daughter came and she started picking up something, and she had a big cut. And suddenly he got panicked, and he was about to go to the doctor to take her to put the stitches, because the cut was so deep. And then immediately it struck out that, I am experimenting on this pyramid water and the energy, right? Let me experiment on this one. So, of course, he has to have a lot of courage to experiment that on his daughter right at that moment. So he took that pyramid water and he started applying the pyramid water on the wound. And within no time, the bleeding has stopped. And every time he was applying. And next day, by the time he saw that the wound got healed. So that is the power of pyramid energy, my dear friends. So, and also they have done many wonderful experiences with the milk, and it was not even getting bad smell or going bad even after you put so many times. So if you put milk outside, it is going to spoil, right? But if you put the milk under the pyramid, when you take out the milk from the cow, right, it was forming as a yogurt. Actually, it is turning from one energy to other energy, but not spoiling the milk. So that is the power of pyramid. And there is one experiment which was really fascinated. I mean, for me, it is like really wonderful. They kept salt and pepper under the pyramid inside the jail. Like, the jailer knows that some power is there in the pyramid. So what he did is he took the pepper and salt under the pyramid, and he used those in the cooking to feed the criminals, whoever is in the jail. So he started noticing the difference in his mind just by eating the salt and pepper which was used under the, which was energized under the pyramid. Their mind started calming down, and no fightings in the jail, and they are able to understand, they were able to listen, and the rhythm created by that salt and pepper, my dear friends. And the experiments are like, going on, keep on going, like, and if you go into that, right? So when you really understand about pyramid, then you are radiating that energy. Of course, bringing pyramids is going to be very, very easy. So the need of the hour is to bring the pyramid energy. We need a lot of energy. If you see the way we are going into the world, the way we are confused, we are having less focus. If you see the Instagram, if you see anything, right? So how many seconds of focus we have? Just 3-4 seconds, we have to swipe up. Just 3 seconds, swipe up. 2 seconds, swipe up. 1 second, swipe up. So look at the focus factor here. How much fast we have to experience the next thing. It is the best in a way, but are we ready? Are we prepared to experience that fastness in our life? And that's where the stress is coming, because the time is traveling so fast, the technology is changing so fast, but we are becoming slow. So of course we are practicing meditation and all, but this pyramid has 3 times more power, right? So when we have that energy, and we can catch up with that speedness, my dear friends, and of course we become more faster than the technology or whatever it is. So even for kids, pyramids are so important to create that focus point. So thanks for asking that beautiful question. I was able to share some of the experience of mine.
Thank you, Sheetal. That was a beautiful answer and lot of information you have provided, right? So definitely pyramids are needed to energize and heal the earth with the current situations we have. And I also have seen one video of yours about the pyramid rooms, the meditation rooms, right? So how do they help personally, right, to us in our spiritual growth and to our family members and also to our friends and communities? Uh, can you let us know more about that?
Sure. So home, what is home? It's a combination of multiple things. We have kitchen where we can cook, we can eat. We have breakfast room where we can sit and eat our breakfast. We have bedrooms to sleep. We have bathrooms to take shower. We have study rooms to read. We have so many rooms, but do we have room for our own self? To peek into ourselves, that to practice meditation. Of course, we have, puja mandirs and all, but we do not have a place to empty our mind. Even in a puja room, you are full on, right? You are reciting the mantras, you are doing this, what next, first time put haldi, then kunku, then flower, and then whatnot, right? So every time you are doing, you are acting with mind only. Okay, which is really good. I'm not saying good or bad, but even there also we are using our mind. The whole purpose of worshipping gods and doing idol puja is to become one with that. Just to sit and become one with that idol, and then the idol will disappear, and you will disappear, and you will go into that state. But we are not doing that anymore. So we need a place where we can empty ourselves. Just you enter and you empty that and you go. It's like, pods, right? Charging pods. Do we have those charging pods at home? So that's how the idea came, and this is the charging part everybody must have. And in the USA, we call it as a living room. Of course, we all call it as a living room, right? What is that living room? Living room is a life room. So when we create our living rooms into that life room, then of course we know the bigger purpose of our life, and then we enjoy our life. And when we have these rooms, right? So you feel, as soon as you see this room, you feel like to meditate, you feel like to sit and read books. And when spiritual masters comes, every master, no matter who comes to my home, I just bring them here. We'll practice meditation for 5 minutes, not to energize them or not to teach anything, but to connect with them in a very deep way, so that to give that feeling of oneness or connection. And of course, when you bring masters and when you do a lot of sadhana here, right, you are accumulating a lot of energy, and that energy is going to help when you are in need, in maybe in the family way, maybe in materialistically, maybe in mentally, whenever you are, it's like, you are collecting the energy reservoir here, and whenever you need, you are using that. And the wonderful another experience is whoever comes to my place, either meditator or non-meditator, the moment you enter, of course, this experience with every meditator's house, the moment they enter into my house, they feel so happy. They feel that very calm, no matter how much agitated situations they are there, no matter how much they speak outside or whatnot, right? The moment they come inside, they become masters, they become yogis only. So that is the best thing I love about it, because I can give that experience of being stillness to everybody, not only meditators, but other friends. And of course, they get curious about the meditation. The moment I see them, it is like a display, right? Display of the art. And they get fascinated, and then they will ask question, are you practicing meditation, whatnots? And of course, this is another way of spreading meditation.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful, Sheetal. I had the same experience as well, right? So when we have our own dedicated space, it would energize our homes, and also good way to spread to other people and to experience. Whoever comes, they get curious and they wanted to know more, and also they're curious why they feel that way. So really like that. Yeah, thanks, Sheetal. And I think we have to encourage everyone to have their own dedicated spaces. And I've seen that that's happening in United States a lot now. Even in Dallas, we had 21 last year, and now we're keeping a goal of 40 to reach to
Wow.
another 20. We are going to add this year. That's a goal we have put. So thank you, Sheetal. And one more, I would like to wrap with one more question. So when you were talking about your journey, you have said, like, you have learned from masters like Chandra sir or GK sir or Patri sir, like what to think and what not to think, right? So we generally focus on doing good things, what to do, how it help us, right? So it catched me, like when you said what not to think. So can you give us more information, or in the wider way of that sentence?
Oh, so best example is three masters, right? So when we take on any project, so for example, small thing I will say, we created a program, and we are expecting, we booked a hall for 500 people, and we started our registrations. And then in the registration form, I mean, the people are started registering, and you see 500 numbers are whatever 400 numbers. And then sometimes how we plan is, okay, we have seen in the history 500 people registered, but maybe at least 400 will come. Look at your thought. We are stopping. We created this wonderful program, but we are stopping. Oh, 500 registration came. Then definitely 400 people will come. Why 400? Why not 600? Isn't it? So something like that. It's very simple things. Even in our journey, we do it. So that is, I mean, that was the recent experience I was able to see. And then suddenly we see that we create a program and we see nobody is coming. So nobody, we don't need anybody. You are doing all these things for. We know that whatever we are doing for ourselves. So though I am sitting here and sharing my experience, who is the first one to listen? I'm the first one to listen, because my mouth is so close to my ears, right? So always have that positivity. Always, I mean, always correct your verbs, correct your talk, what you're talking, because again, at the end of the day, you are a creator and you know it, right? So, and then simple example, we sometimes, like, we go to a movie, full super hit movie on the first day, first show. and you try to find tickets, and you will say, oh, maybe the tickets will be available or not, maybe the good seats will be available or not. Why? Think that you will get the tickets, think that you will find the best seats, right? So why can't we think like that? It's very small things. If we observe ourselves only one day, forget about one day, just practicing from 1 hour, observe in take 1 hour, and then observe your thoughts, how we are thinking, and take one thought and just analyze that, oh, is it a positive or is it negative? I mean, it won't stuck. It won't stuck. As a team, we are sitting. Okay, 400 people will come. We are feeling so excited, but why am I stopping only for 400? Yes, the hall is 500. Why can't we see our vision to house full people are standing outside for the meditation hall? So I mean, it's just a simple thing, but it really makes a difference, because at the end of the day, we are creators. Whatever we visualize, it is going to happen. It is going to happen. And same thing happened in Atlanta. So we booked a hall for 200 people, and people, team was very happy that, if at least 150 people will come, it will be great. Then again, thoughts always be correct, and we think that, okay, 200, what if 270 comes? Well, so we prepared food for 300 people, and of course 270 came. 250 people we received, including kids and all, and then again we packed the remaining food, we packed it to the travelers. So especially we are working, and don't use your powers for small things. You go to a parking lot, you wish for, okay, I should get the parking spot in the best premium spot, which is in front of the stores, right? So you have so much power, and we are using for very small things. So do it for good things, do it for great things, but also that balance is must. So where to use your power, and how you are going to project yourself to see what you created. So yeah, that's my example of not to
That's
think.
Yeah, that's very beautiful, Sheetal. You have shared very important notes, like use your powers, not for small things, but for the greater cause, right? And again, the miraculous thinking. Always think miraculously. Even I, that miraculous thinking is something awed me when I learned about it. Because before I always used to, when I was growing up or something, like I always used to listen about positive and negative. But miraculous thinking is something this sir gave us, one of the gems, of course, out of so many. That is one of the knowledge gem, right? Thank you, Sheetal, so much. It's very
Yeah.
pleasure to have you here today. And I think so our friends might have some questions. So, friends, any questions, um, you can post in the chat, or you can.
Yeah. I just want to clarify that, this is not 1 day or 1 year or one lifetime commitment. Even the thinking, positive thinking miraculously, right? It takes time. So don't feel bad. Even today we think negative, even today we feel low. Only thing is, okay, we know the knowledge, we try to come back quickly. So just want to let you know that.
Yes, it's the journey.
Yeah. Yeah, I would love to
Uh,
know how this experience, meditation experience. We did 30 minutes. I felt so good, so much energetic today. Um, of course, yeah, a lot of wonderful things are happening here because it's Easter, right? Everybody's mind, again, there's a group consciousness, everybody's consciousness about feeling love. Today is like sharing and caring, and inviting friends and becoming one with everyone. So, of course, the love is in the air. Maybe that's the reason. Yeah, it was wonderful for me.
Prithvi, would you like to ask any questions? I don't see any questions in the chat. I think Sheetal is a wonderful speaker and made everything clear, I believe.
Yeah, I don't see any questions. Actually, there's one question. Initially, I think Sheetal was mentioning about a book, the first book that she was talking about, the Saptarishis. So they are asking the name of the book.
So there are many books on Krishnananda. So Krishnananda is a great master. He's a founder of Manasa Foundation. His foundation in the Bangalore. So I visited him because he's my first guru in my spiritual journey. So to me, the surprise thing was even the Saptarishis asked him, he was not from the pyramid spiritual societies, but the Saptarishis asked him to build an energy center with pyramids. If you go there, you will see two pyramids, like one is coming down and one is like, like the regular pyramid on top of pyramid, just like the this direction. So yeah, I mean, definitely they must have some information, right? Even Saptarishis knows. And I read the Thayoba prophecy book in the year 2015. In that also they mentioned about pyramids and the pyramid energy and the Saptarishis, why we have to have pyramids. So it's very important, my dear friends, to know how to get the free energy. Who does not like free energy, right? So when we receive anything free as a perks, we feel so good. No matter how much salary you receive, the bonus is always a beautiful thing, right? So same thing like that. Of course, we are receiving energy, but that the energy is bonus. The bonus energy is pyramid energy, my dear friends. Started using pyramid, and Sushma said the beautiful thing. Everybody must have the pyramid meditation room, or at least you have your own corner, not a room, but at least you have your own corner. If you are in the apartments, or if you can create in your bedrooms, just keep a chair, put a pyramid on top of the chair, and decorate that place well. As soon as you see that place, you feel like to meditate. So that's very important. So yeah, Krishnananda books will give beautiful information of other side world, my dear friends.
Thank you so much, Sheetal. I think there are
Thank
no
you.
questions, Sushma.
Okay, Prithvi. So in that case, so this session is sponsored by Omega team. So we have Sharma sir representing from Omega here today. So Sharma sir, would you like to share something here for us today?
Hi, Sheetal. Great to
Hello.
see you. Yeah.
I love your name, Sharma Garu, Omega Sharma.
Yeah.
See, that is a miraculous thinking.
Yeah. So half an hour you led the meditation, right? I was not able to do the meditation because mind is full of this Omega pyramid and related thoughts only. I'm not able to meditate nowadays. So yeah, means great insights about the pyramids you have given. So that is great information. So that gives even more reason why we have to get into pyramids and building the pyramids and encouraging building the pyramids all over. So you are a great master. We need your energies, help, advice, every kind of support you can provide to this Omega pyramid, Sheetal. So
Sure, sir. Sure. So actually, I am planning on doing workshops on pyramids. So this year, my agenda is to know more about pyramids and do workshops, because it's very important. Everybody must know. Everybody must know. Everybody must energize themselves with the pyramid knowledge and information. So to bring pyramids onto this land, right? So thinking of doing it. And also, of course, you got the great point here. I would like to share my experience, what we are going to do next year. I will take this stage to express. So I was traveling with Patriji in the year 2017, I guess, from Chicago to Cleveland. We were driving. So it was like middle of the night. We stopped at gas station. So me and Patriji were conversing. We went inside and we got some stuff, and then we came outside. By the time Shrikant was filling the fuel, so I was sitting with Patriji on the rock, and I asked Patriji, "Sir, everybody says that like whatever you said, few things, right? It has become true after 10 years or after 15 years. I was not there then, but I am here now. Tell me what is going to happen after 10 years, or like within 10 years, one thing that I wanted to know." And then he said that in the year 2025, 1 lakh masters are going to come together in the Egypt, in front of the Giza pyramid, and they are going to meditate together. That's what he said. That's what he said. I was so surprised. And for that, the Egypt government and then Indian government is going to support to manifest this meditation. It is very important because every organization is coming forward and teaching meditation. But when we come together in front of the pyramids are wonders of the world, right? So one of the wonder of the world. So when you sit there in meditation as a mass meditation, of course, you are sending the message to everyone that one meditation sitting is going to complete the Dhyana Jagat. So that's what he said. And of course, who is going to do that work? We are going to do that work. So, and next year, let's all plan to go to Giza Pyramid, Egypt, and we meditate there, and our work will be done. So we must have got ourselves into the purpose of life. Okay, while coming here, I will teach 1 lakh people meditation, right? How you are going to fulfill that? So this is the another best way that when you sit and meditate there with your energy, the world is meditating, and of course, you know, you are filling your purpose of life too. So the pyramids are so important, and we are going to energize ourselves there, and then we are going to tell the world that there is a meditation for is everyone. Meditation is birthright of each and every individual, and it is for free. So we are going to give that message there. So that is my experience. Thank you so much, Sharma ji. Anything can be possible with our own thoughts. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, you talked about the heart power, the miraculous thinking and all. So, yeah, so we are trying to do as much miraculous thinking as possible. So, it
We
is a
are
journey.
doing it, Sharma Garu.
Yes. Yeah. No. Yeah. We are doing it. It is astrally, it is there. So physically, we have to just do our part. So that is what, yeah. So it will be completed very soon. So
Yeah, can't wait to come to the Omega Pyramid. The other day I saw the presentation. I was feeling so happy. So I already saw myself coming and then spending my time there 10 days in Omega Pyramid and meditating and taking the energies and talking about the Omega Pyramid to the world. So beautiful. Thank you.
that's great. Yesterday I went to Chandra sir's workshop in Austin, and he came with me to Dallas. And so it's all about this manifestation. So you're already manifesting Omega Pyramid. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you, sir.
PMC USA for giving us this platform to conduct these sessions. And of course, our partners, organizing partners, Meditation Magic, Omega Team, Shambhala, and Breath Universe. And again, thanks to PMC English and IFSS as well. So thank you, everyone.